say it is not good for man to be alone.
Hey.
I'm telling you, it takes two. Could you form a child with your sperm? It takes two by itself.
Husband comes from the word husbandry. What is a husbandry? That is a man that puts seed in the ground. That's why when a woman takes a husband, she is taking a seed planter. She is taking a man that is going to give her seed.
1611, I might pull my brother to the side and give him strength for the ride. 1611, I might pull my brother to the side and give him strength for the ride.
It's the joy of the Lord that's gonna fuel you. 1611 on your side, stainless steel too.
Brother Sperm, I get it, man. Trust me, I understand how we've been programmed to see certain things in the scriptures. But it's crazy, Hebrews 2:16. I got you. Come on, come and give me your scripture.
Bring it.
Romans chapter 15, verse 4. And I want you to contemplate, meditate,
yes, I will.
and allow it to
because I know what Romans 15, verse 4 is like. We like that scripture.
But whatsoever was written aforetime was written for our learning.
Oh, we got a live one, boy.
Right.
That through the
So watch this.
encouragement
Give me Deuteronomy 18:18. I got you, bro.
and endurance of the scripture,
Watch
we
this.
might have hope.
And
Every
you know
single
what?
word.
So now,
this is God's
Stephon, see, now I called you over to deal with me, bro. I called you over to deal with me man to man, bro.
But
I'm not screaming.
We all
You get what I'm saying?
So we all get excited. You have the microphone.
You're right.
I speak
But this is what I'm saying. Now, the only way we can have order is I'm gonna hear what you say, and then you gonna hear what I say.
That's right.
And you just said Romans 15:4. We like that scripture. We gonna read that scripture.
Right.
All right, that's cool. That's cool. So what I want to show you is that Romans 15:4. We read it so much I could damn near quote it.
Right.
For whatever was written aforetime was written for our learning.
Yeah.
That through patience and comfort of the scriptures, we might have. How do I know that? Bro?
We might have.
Because we know that precept.
Right.
So I'm gonna show you what was written aforetime. Deuteronomy 18, and we gonna read verse 15.
Bring it out.
Deuteronomy chapter 18, verse 15.
Bring it out.
The Lord thy God will raise up unto thee a prophet from the midst of thee.
From the midst of thee. It's a special prophet, read.
Of thy brethren.
Of who?
Of thy brethren.
I gotta ask you a question. All the tribe of Israel at this point, how were they created? Was anybody immaculately conceived? When Moses is speaking this to the 12 tribes of Israel, was any man on earth immaculately conceived? No.
Only that.
You see, okay, so I'll even go there with you right now. But right here, he just said, read that again.
The Lord thy God will raise up unto thee a prophet from the midst of thee. Of thy brethren.
Of thy brethren. Of thy brethren. You know what's heavy about that? Our Messiah had to come from a tribe. And if he came from a tribe, he had to come from one of the patriarchs. And if he came from one of the patriarchs, he had to come from sperm.
Right.
Watch this, we're going to read.
Like unto me.
Like unto who?
Like unto me.
Because guess Moses had a mother and a father, right? Watch this, read.
Unto him ye shall hearken. According to all that thou desires of the Lord thy God.
Verse 18 now.
Verse 18. I will raise them up a prophet among their brethren.
From what?
Among their brethren.
From what?
Among their brethren.
If the Messiah was created, like we learn in Christianity, it is impossible for him to come from a tribe. And I'm gonna say your point. Now listen, it's impossible for him to come from a tribe. You know why? The word husband, what does it mean? Oh, see, we gotta learn about it. Husband comes from the word husbandry. What is a husbandry? That is a man that puts seed in the ground. That's why when a woman takes a husband, she is taking a seed planter. She is taking a man that is going to give her seed.
Well, I'll be danged.
That's why it's called husband. So what I'm trying to get you to understand is, for Christ to be made of his brethren, guess what? He had to be made of sperm, bro. Watch this, read on.
If God said,
I will
Let's finish the scripture and I'm going to give you the floor.
I will raise up them prophets from among their brethren, like unto me, unto thee, and will put my words in his mouth, and he shall speak unto them all that I command him.
So this is Romans 15:4. What was ever written aforetime was written for our learning. Acts 3:20.
Yep, that is.
Watch this, and it will give you the floor. I promise. Acts 3:20, the precept with that to show that there has to be a lineage. Watch this, read that.
Acts 3 verse 20. And he shall send Jesus Christ, which before you was preached unto you.
Which what?
Which was preached before you.
When did we read about a Christ, a Messiah, an anointed coming?
Right.
We just read it.
That's right.
Deuteronomy 18.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
All through the prophecies.
Hey, now, I'm so happy you said that.
Oh.
But you got to understand, if he was going to come to the nation of Israel, he has to be an Israelite.
Right.
He has to connect to Isaac. He has to connect to Jacob.
Who's
He has to connect to the
who's
12
disputing
tribes
that?
of Israel.
Right.
So now,
Who is disputing that?
So okay, so
Who
now,
is
no.
disputing
Now I'm gonna give you. I'm asking you a question now. Okay, read on.
Verse 22.
Uh-huh.
For Moses truly said unto the fathers,
Uh-huh.
a prophet shall the Lord your God raise up unto you of your brethren.
Of what?
Of your brethren.
Of what?
Of your brethren.
How can he be of his
Right.
brethren if he doesn't have a lineage,
Bring
a
it out.
genealogy,
Why does
a
he not?
sperm?
Why does he not?
Because now you got to connect, because you can't say he's coming from the tribe of Judah
Right.
from Mary.
Right.
She don't have seed.
Right.
So
What?
show me how is he coming from the tribe of Judah
Right.
without seed.
Right.
Now, I just want to ask you some questions.
Okay.
Could you form a baby with your seed yourself?
Of course, I have to. The baby comes from me.
Right.
It's implanted in a woman.
Right.
It's
Time out.
implanted in a
Time
woman.
out. Could you form a child
Uh-huh.
with your sperm
Uh-huh.
by itself?
No, it has to be implanted in a woman.
It has to go through an elope.
Right. But who
It
has
has
the
to
seed?
mate.
Who has the seed?
Can a woman and a woman make a baby?
Absolutely not.
Can a man's sperm
Say it
and a
again.
man's sperm
Yeah, just like
make a
apple.
baby?
You know what? That's a heavy point.
No,
What?
Because I'm getting somewhere
Right.
with this.
Because
Because-
I'm hearing you trying to give power to the ovaries.
No,
I'm hearing you trying to give power to the
No,
egg.
I'm telling you, it takes two.
But the power comes from the seed.
God
I know an
created
apple
man and
tree.
woman. Therefore, when they come together
Right?
and elope or have sex,
Uh-huh.
and the seeds mate,
No, whoa! You can't run past what you just said. You said seeds with an S.
T.
because
A woman
now
doesn't
what?
have a seed.
I asked you a question. I
The
need you
seed-
to understand this.
But Stephon,
Can
you
you-
just
can-
said seeds. though.
But you just told me, you're
Uh-huh.
telling me, basically telling me
The Bible's saying that.
a man can make a child without any involvement with a woman.
No, absolutely not. But the child is of the
So-
man. For example,
Therefore,
an apple tree. If
Therefore-
I put an orange seed in the ground, what kind of tree would
you're gonna get an orange tree.
you got it, my
Exactly.
brother?
But you're going past this here. We're still dealing with the singular man seed
Right.
because that's what you're basing
Right.
it on.
That's what the Bible basically.
Away from a woman's seed. No, it didn't. Because
A
if you
woman
go
don't
back to
have a seed.
if you go back to Genesis
You
and
keep
when
saying-
God
okay,
had created,
watch
he said
this.
it is not good for man to be alone. I must make him a helper
Right.
suitable for him.
That's
Beginning
okay.
at the chapter
That's
2,
okay.
the 16th
Right.
verse.
Not debating that.
He called,
Right.
he formed everything, brought everything
Right.
to Adam.
Right.
And what the man called, that was the name of that.
Exactly. I'm
He
not
still
disputing
said
that.
there's nothing suitable for him.
But you're not.
Because if
okay.
it was, hold on, because I'm going somewhere. We're
Okay,
still on
but
the
you gotta
singular.
land your plane there, bro.
This singular
And you got to
seed,
bring a precept. Go ahead. I'm
yeah,
giving you
and
a
I'm
few
bringing
minutes.
you a
Okay,
precept.
give me.
And in all actuality, the Bible don't just do away with the science in itself. We, by scientists and what we have now, we see that every word that God bring forth. Hold on,
Okay.
I'm just gonna finish real quick.
I know. I'm trying,
because
I'm
it's
trying to
very,
follow with you. Go
yeah,
ahead. Go
it's
ahead.
very impossible,
You got
my
it.
brother.
Okay, go ahead.
It is so impossible
Uh-huh.
for you to take your seed, my
Uh-huh.
seed,
Uh-huh.
and we make a child with just our seed alone. The
No,
semen,
you need a woman. What
of
I'm
course.
asking, okay,
And
I'm
what
asking
is she
you.
releasing
I'm
to
asking
your
you, the
seed?
child that comes from that woman. The child that comes from that woman. Right? The child that comes from that woman.
My God.
Whose genealogy is in that child? Who does that child belong to? Who does that child lineage go to according to the Bible?
Have you
No,
did an
brother, just
ancestry?
answer that right.
Have
Hit
you
numbers
did-
1 and 18.
Have you ever traveled
I'm asking
to
again.
genealogy?
I'm asking simply.
Have you,
This is
have you ever
Just stop.
did blood work on
a
yourself
woman,
to see
a woman.
who all
See,
in your
now
family tree?
you going
No,
to
because I'm talking about genealogy.
now you going to white man's side.
No. We're
Okay.
talking about genealogy.
According to the Bible, you know the
Genealogy.
seed. The seed. You are the seed of your father. Did you know that?
Yes, I am. And my mother.
No, your father.
Yes, I am.
Here we go.
And my mother.
Numbers chapter 1, verse 18.
Uh-huh.
And they assembled all the congregation
That's what I'm
together
saying, man.
on the first day of the
I
second month.
understand what you're
And they
trying to
declared
say,
their pedigrees.
Their what?
Hey, man.
Their pedigrees.
Their what?
Their pedigrees.
Uh-huh.
After their families by the house of their fathers.
By the house of their mother.
by of their fathers,
by the house of their mothers,
of their fathers,
by the house of their fathers, because you are what your father is. Your father has the seed. Your father is that. That's why it's called the family Jews. It creates the family. He can input it. It's like a bank. I can put my money in that bank, but guess what? That money belongs to who? Me. My seed, I can put it in that woman, but guess what? That seed is me. That's all it is.
Where's
bro.
the discrimination at when it comes to the woman's seed?
There's no woman's seed.
Why
bro.
is it no woman's seed?
Because the Bible don't say that. The Bible don't say that.
Why not?
Read that again.
He said, go to Genesis chapter 3.
and they assemble on the congregation
Go to Genesis
together.
chapter
On the
3.
first day of the second
I'm
I
not
month.
know
sure what
exactly
the
where you're
woman's
going to. You're going to where it said Eve, the seed of the woman, right? Okay,
He
why
said the Bible don't say it. Go to Genesis chapter 3, verse 15. Verse 15.
I'm going to show you something.
It's between 15 and 19.
I'm going to
Because
show you something.
enmity was
Watch it.
between
I'm going to show you something.
woman's seed
Uh-huh.
and the devil's seed.
Now, my question
And
to you, my question to you is
that
this.
you will crush his head, but he will bruise your
Your
heel.
heel, right. I got you.
Prophecy of the body, life, death, and burial
Prophecy of who?
of the body.
What's
Jesus
the
Christ.
body?
His body was bruised.
Right, but I'm talking about who's the body. Who are you talking about?
The
Is it
body
all
of Christ.
nation or is it
It's
just
all of
what
us. He took the penalty of it. Time out.
Okay,
Let me finish
read
one, but
Genesis
read
3,
this
verse
woman's
15.
seed.
Watch
We
this.
don't
And I'm
need
going
to
to show
get
you
past
something.
this.
And watch this. Get Matthew 1, verse 18. Get Matthew chapter 1. Because guess what?
Second Ezra 2.
Yeah, second Ezra. But watch this. We're going to read Matthew,
brother.
Genesis chapter 3, the seed of the woman, and we're going to see how that seed was recognized in the genealogy of Christ. Watch this. Read.
Yeah.
Genesis chapter 3, verse 15. I will put enmity between thee and the woman, and between thy seed and her seed.
And what?
And between thy seed and her seed.
Praise God.
And it shall bruise thy head, and thou shalt bruise his heel.
Okay, now watch this. Go to Matthew chapter 1. So you're saying, if I'm listening to this according to you, Eve had a seed that was gonna bruise something, right? Right. That's what you're saying, right?
Crush.
That's absolutely false.
So
you know why? Because Eve didn't have seed.
Adam
You know
Eve.
You know who impregnated Eve? Adam. That's why he's recognized here. Verse 23.
Luke chapter 3, verse 23. And Jesus himself began to be about 30 years of age, being as he was supposed, the son of Joseph.
The son of who?
The son of Joseph.
Now it's gonna backtrack. It's gonna backtrack. Start at verse 37.
Verse 37, which was the son of Mithrael.
How can it be from the son, the son, the son? How? How can it do it? But how can that? No, we can't run past that. How can it be from this son to this son to this son? Why is it not saying daughters? If daughters have seed, if women have seed, why is it not saying in the daughters?
Was he not Hebrew descent or was Mary?
Right.
Hold on, even go to Mary.
Right. He was Hebrew descent because of his sperm.
This what
The
I'm
reason it's saying and the son of son because each one of these sons had sperm.
This is what I'm
and it's
pleading
their
to you,
seed that's being recognized.
This is what
Why
I'm
is this
pleading to you,
read?
brother.
Which was the son of Israel, which was the son of Enoch, which was the son of Jared, which was the son of Mithael, which was the son of Canaan, which was the son of Enos, which was the son of Seth,
Which was the son of who?
which was the son of
You know
Seth.
why I stopped at Seth?
Yeah.
How was Seth born? Who was Seth's parents?
Yeah. Adam and Eve.
Say it again.
Adam and Eve.
Because he's the seed of Adam.
What is a nation?
Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you.
And